go on and questions from coach at the end.
Not really too much to say. You know, the first half, thought offensively we gave our channels a chance to be in the game. If you get 40 and a half at this place, you would think you'd be in pretty good shape. But we were down 10 just defensively. Again, we just struggled to keep them in front all night, struggled to rebound it, and then they really shot it well from three, but too many uncontested shots. But you know, we can't put it together in stretches. If we do it for stretches, we just can't be consistent with long periods. But we had a couple guys I thought really competed. We just didn't have enough compete at the level you have to do to win and beat a really good team like Kansas is.
Questions for players first, please.
Both of you guys, with both Kansas and Baylor done. You're done with them now. You've got 5 games left. What do you, as leaders, what do you guys have to do to, finish the season strong?
Yeah, I mean, our focus is, we've talked about it this back half of the season, just trying to have it finish with a winning record these last 9 games. So we've got a couple home games coming up, some very winnable games on these last 5. So that's what we're focused on. It's the same thing we talked about after Texas, just kind of do or die. Like, we're trying to stack up wins as many as we can, and each day we're just trying to go 1-0. It's focus.
Really just guys and competing every day. And competing for 40 minutes. I think we put 40 minutes together really good. But when we play in spurts, it's not in our favor. I mean, it showed tonight.
Mike, a little bit of the same story as at Oklahoma, where you guys keep close for a while and then fade towards the end. Where does it get away from you there in the second half, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think, like Coach said, part of it was the first half too. I mean, we gave up 50 points in the half, which isn't good. But yeah, I mean, we just story of our season, like we talked about all year, is just we do it in spurts. We can't put it together. When you play, a very good team like Kansas or a good team like, Oklahoma, it's tough. You're going to struggle to stay in it, and I think that's the biggest thing.
Is it important for you guys to try to get some, generate some momentum, confidence for some of these younger guys moving forward that, for when you guys are gone?
No, definitely. It's definitely, important, for us to just, handle guys confident every time we step on the floor. We're looking to finish up these last however many games strong. But those young guys have a long career. We want them to, go out there every day and just compete hard and put themselves in the best situation possible for years to come.
Anything further for the players? Thanks, guys.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Coach, you've seen this Kansas team now twice. What makes them so tough?
Well, when they played us, they really shot the ball well. Their ability, Dotson and Garrett's ability to put pressure on you in the paint. Baji, another one that's able to just really put his head down and get to the paint. And then just the physicality of Azubuike and then even McCormick, and they can put you in some tough situations. They're an elite defensive team. That's why I thought offensively the first half we got good ball movement. We made shots, but we took good shots. But we just couldn't sustain a defensive effort. Too many open threes, too many offensive rebounds, too many dribble drives. But they've got, obviously Doak, Garrett, there's a lot of experience and toughness there. Dotson's played terrific today. He's really hard to stay in front of, but he really made shots today, but too many wide open threes for him. And then Baji. But they're extremely well coached and, very good defensively. Probably not in the second half, they were a lot better than the first half, but they're just good. And then obviously playing here is a hard place to play. But like I said, if we scored 40, if you'd have told me we had 40 at halftime in the first half, I thought we'd probably be up or be down, 1 or 2.
Steve alluded to that consistency has been an issue for you guys all year. When you have to some degree, reinvent yourself with no Tyrese in the middle of February, how do you do that and then find consistency?
Well, I thought we've done a good job, really trying to establish post play in the paint. We've gone inside, we made some good plays. It's just, again, we get stagnant, or we get tired, or, Dotson's pressure up top started to bother us. Some turnovers that you just can't have here. Pick 6 turnovers. we've tried to establish post play. You know, obviously it's tougher against them with Doak and West Virginia, you know, with those big guys than it is against some of the other teams in the league with not as much size. But I think Prentice, you know, offensively has been good for us since you know, obviously Tyrese went down. But you know, our story this season has really been defensively. You know, we really struggled, you know, to keep people in front. Whether we've switched, you know, we've just the dribble drive has really hurt us. And then we've overhelped. I mean, a perfect example is Agbaji's three, you know, to put him up like 12 in the second half. I mean, it's Dotson's going sideways, not downhill to the basket. We overhelp, we give up a corner three, and that's just kind of like the cardinal rule you never do.
Steve, what do you kind of want to see from some of these younger guys like Grill, Jackson, maybe Common, Zion, as you kind of...
Yeah, I thought George did some good things for us tonight, so that was great. The other three, man, they just, you know, they just got to continue to grow, you know, to where you can see them making tough plays. I just want to see them making tough plays, winning plays that translate to winning on the road, because that's where, if you're going to compete for championships, you know, which our program's expected to do, you got to win on the road, and you got to have tough-minded kids, and so that's an area obviously we gotta get better in the spring.
How do you teach that, instill that?
Work. You just gotta work, and you gotta reinvent yourself a little bit. You gotta work, and you know, you gotta change some things and alter some things. You know, I thought George, like I said, man, I thought he was good. He dove off the double team today, made some plays, was a presence around the basket at times. You know, Trey and Kayla, man, they're young. I mean, they're just really young, and they just gotta continue to get more reps and continue to grow and get stronger. And then, you know, Zion, you know, continue to really work on his skill, because if it's a small ball four, you know, you've got to really be able to pass, dribble, and shoot.
Steve, as leaders, what can Mike and Prentice do these last 5 games? Because you've talked about being on the back 9 now.
Yeah.
You know, they're getting down to their clock is ticking quickly. So I mean, what can they do as seniors?
Just work, and be bought into what I want and what this program's been about for a long time. And like I said, we're 2-2 on the back 9 at the conference. We got 3 out of 5 at home. You know, if we can put ourselves where we can have a winning record in conference going, then we have a chance really to get to the 6th seed. You know, I think 7-11 is kind of what will play out as the 6th seed. And so, you know, that's our goal. And, you know, we got Tech. I love playing against Tech. It challenges you at the highest level on both ends of the floor. And I said Hilton's been great all season long. And we got to be ready, because it's a big game for both of us.
Coach, you mentioned KU being elite defensively. How different, or how much have they improved since the first time you saw them?
Yeah, I would say, I don't, you know, Coach Self said the first half, probably not, but, you know, I knew in the second half, you know, I knew they would be better in the second half, but, you know, and we probably played a part in that, but, you know, Doak is a tough match, you know, because they really try to get downhill. Everything's going right. You tell your guys, you talk about swing, they still get right, and that's probably the frustrating thing. And so, but Doak can change things, and then Dotson and Garrett got great toughness. You know, and Agbaji's got great size. You know, they're very good, and you know, you love competing against them. You know, we've had obviously this year is a little bit skewed, I would say. You know, they beat us, they dominated us 2 games this year, and then so that obviously drives you in the off season to retool, and because we obviously, I don't want to have this feeling against them twice in a year again.
Kind of talked about the importance of finishing strong and kind of gaining momentum. What kind of gives you hope that you can get that momentum and things headed in the right direction?
Yeah, I mean, we've played well. I mean, if you look at really since Tyrese has been out, the second half of Kansas State, we played well. We played well the first half of Oklahoma. We just didn't guard up there. Played well against Texas. We competed defensively there, and offensively we played really a good first half. You know, I thought we got good ball. I mean, here you can really get stuck and stagnant. I thought offensively first half we got good ball movement, and the ball screen defense was really good the last 25 minutes in Ames. I thought their attention to detail with Tyrese was really good. We had a little bit more freedom with pick and roll in the first half. Second half they did a better job, but you know, our biggest thing, like I said, is to finish strong. We got 3 home games, you got to try to take care of home, and we got 2 games on the road where teams we've beaten, you know, we got to put ourselves in a position on the road and see where that puts us, and then you go on to the Big 12 tournament where, you know, we've had a lot of success over the years.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks,